crispy. Did he really? All right. Air Max Day was recently on the 26th. What am I listening to right now? I always got to show you guys just so I don't get those questions like, yeah, what are you listening to, Crispy? Ghostface, Supreme Clientele. This song right here is called The Grain, featuring the RZA. The next song's called Mighty Healthy. Alright, those are probably the two songs we'll be rocking. And then whatever else comes on after that. Alright, Air Max, real quick. I want to send a shout out to Champs too for sending over the package. And I got another shoe right there by the boy Fig and them. That'll be another video. But YouTube. What's going on, people? Yeah, you know, I've been working a lot this week. And haven't had a chance to do these videos. And I wanted to do an Air Max video. And I wanted to show this shoe right here. As you can see, Air Max Zero Quick Strike. So we'll get into this, dude. What does Air Max mean to me, right? I'm an older dude, you know what I mean? So these shoes were actually, they actually came out when I was alive. Like I was 6 years old when this shoe right here came out. Oh no, I'm sorry, I was like 7 or 8, I'm sorry. I'm not that good at math, you know what I'm saying? I must have been absent that day. But yeah, so like this shoe right here is definitely one of my favorites of all time. I have a bunch of them. Air Max 1, Air Max 1, Air Max 1, as you can see. This one right here, Nike Air Max 1 Quick Strike Original Colorway. The OG of them all. Oh my god, I wonder if I have a receipt in here. No, I don't. This is the release from 09. So you really can't go wrong with this shoe right here. When this shoe came out, it just broke all... Dude, look at it. You know what I mean? It just looks amazing. It wasn't like anything else that was out at the time. Now, I was a little young for this joint right here when it originally came out. But, you know, they release it like every couple years. So eventually everybody caught up to it. You know what I mean? But Nike could drop this every couple years and it would be on. But the air bubble. When I was a young buck, I used to think that I could run faster and jump higher, real rap, you know? It's amazing, dude. Looking at your ice like, jeez. This is the first one right here. And then you have his brother. Quick Strike, Varsity Blue. Another clean colorway. When you hear people say, yo, this is a clean colorway and it has like 9 colors. No. You know the saying, if you can't join them, beat them and push your way in. We ain't acrobats, but we flip on occasion. This shoe right here, what? This shoe right here is vicious. Can you go wrong with either of them? The brothers? I mean, can you get one and not the other? I actually have doubles, so these are the two that I wear. Actually, these are worn. Yep. Can't tell, but I wear these. These are my two that I wear. Anyway, that's an Air Max 1 right there. The two cleanest colorways you can get. I'm sorry. It's just 3 colors, ultra simple. That clean airbag, black on the underside. You have the color of the shoe in the front and the toe. Red and blue. I love how they do that. The words you talk better be the words you walk. I body you in the bed where the nurses are. Alright. Nike Air Max Day. Nike Air Max. Of course, I decorate all my boxes. Nike Air Max Day. Alright. This is last year on the 26th. March, that is. You can see that this shoe right here is a little different than that one. They have the Volt on the bottom of this. And And you can't go wrong. That was last year's edition. Let me turn this down a little bit so I can really explain to you guys how vicious this is. Now, they put the 326 on the tongue right up here, just so you guys know. They have the Nike patch on the inside. And they kept this one really classy, I got to admit. Nike Air. Same thing on the back right here. But the actual materials are different than this. This right here is a very fuzzy, almost like a felt. And this right here is actually a nubuck. A very nice nubuck, too. If you ever get a chance to get these, yo, man, these are just, whew, these are so emphatic. Just extremely dope. These are out of pocket, like, with the off-white laces and the Volt tips. So they killed it last year, in my opinion. And then you have this joint right here in this humongous box. Yo, this box right here is just truck. This is just a brolic box. Like, this is like, it's like Shaquille O'Neal's boxes he gets for his kicks. You know what I mean? Air Max Zero. Air Max Zero Quick Strike. The one before the one. And you guys have seen these, obviously. This is my little spiel on it. Now, Nike has, in Oregon, they have an innovation kitchen. They have like a vault, basically. I guess it's where they keep all of their artwork and all the other stuff that comes along that they don't use, or, you know, just imagine what's laying back there. Like, and I'm sure they have people that catalog it and all that other stuff. But this was one of the drawings that Tinker Hatfield, of course, as you can see, there's a signature Air Max Zero on the inside, and they just pulled this out. Like, pause on pull it out. Tinker Hatfield 326 for Air Max Day, and they just peeled these joints. These joint baps are so fire. I love how they did the aquaberry on the air bubble. Like I said about air bubbles back in the day, the first time I even seen an air bubble, I think, might have been on an Agassi. And back in the day, I could never afford a shoe like these. I was rocking the McGregors and the Voights from Kmart, heavy. I remember we used to go over to Kmart, and my grandma would be like, yo, you can pick out like whatever you want in here. And I'd be like, yo, bang, and I'd go look for Jordans. I'll give you a minute to catch up on what I just said. Yeah, dude, they don't carry Jordans, and I used to like really bug out, like, yo, they must not have them. Like a little kid, and I was so into sneakers, even back then, like, sneakers were very important to your kit. And I went to Catholic school where you didn't even rock sneakers at school. I'm talking just for like after school shit. Like, that's how bad I wanted sneakers. Like, you always had that one kid whose parents were younger, who were still up on like game, and they would have the dope gear and the dope kicks. But I didn't have parents; I had grandparents. So like, you know, it wasn't hitting for nothing. So I remember I went out and got a paper route just to get sneakers. But as you can see on the inside, a lot of people didn't point this out. The heel actually has little pods to keep your foot like locked in when you put these on. They have the Karachi type boot, Air Max Zero on the tongue. It's like the guile system. I forget how to say it, but yeah, there's no tongue. It's just all one piece, which is really popular these days. But the original sketch, I'm sure, would have had materials like this. But of course, they did like the new school style. Like, I love leathers, I love nubucks, I love suedes, and the fuse thing is cool and all. But I'm more old school. I like buying a sneaker and getting something for your money, like feeling like you got something, you know, worth some substance. You know what I mean? Not that killing animals is cool or anything like that, but like, I don't know, man. You know, I like suedes and leathers. I just think they look better. I think they feel better. They last longer. The outsole is all that. Love how they put in that. Right there, you can see it says Air. Nike right there. Love this outsole too. But I love the colorway. It's just real simple. That Nike right there, the 3M hit on the back. The swoosh right there is 3M. You can't tell the inside part. Laces have the 3M on them right there. Real crazy. But a real simple colorway. If they come out in yellow, that's a wrap. Any colorway in this is a wrap. If you put red here, you put blue, green, yellow. I mean, they could. It's just a dope silhouette. You can't front on an old Tinker Hatfield drawing. I wonder what else he's got laying back there. Air right here. These are just ill. So you got the two Air Max days right here. You got last year and this year. Which one would you pick? You know? So these are 4 Air Maxes. Out of all these 4, which would you rather mess with? Of course, these and these are basically the same. But, you know, imagine if they did that sole on these. Would that be crazy or what? You know? So that right there, that pretty much sums that up. Let me get into these. Nah, you know what? I'll give Champs their... You know what? No. Alright. Champs sent me these out, right? I hope I can one-hand bandit these. I'm vicious with the one hand, too. Like, look at that. Mean. Okay, Champs. Tag your best kicks. Run fast, fly high. Jordan Flight Runner. Now, I saw people's videos where they had Hirachis, so I assumed, and you know what happens when you assume, you make an ass out of you and me, right? So I assumed I was getting Hirachis, and that's the wrong move to make, because you don't know what is coming through the door. So I'm assuming I'm getting that, and I get a pair of these. Now, I am extremely, eternally grateful to even be mentioned in the same breath as Champ Sports. Just to say that this company continues to bless individual YouTubers that just do this for, well, some of them now do it for money. But I do it because I like sneakers. Honestly, that's 100% honesty. I'm being transparent as possible. My videos are monetized. I get maybe $50 every other month. I don't make any money, like, at all. Hardly anything. I don't make enough videos or get enough traffic to make money. But that's neither here nor there. Not that that's even anybody's business, but I'm being a little bit transparent right now. I just love footwear. Like, my room right now smells like Foot Locker. I'm happy as hell. Like, it's just all good right now in my crib. But if you guys weren't even here, if this camera wasn't even on, I'd probably still be peeling these right now. Like, yo, these are vicious. And I could talk sneakers for days. Like, so with that being said, this shoe right here is not for me. It's for somebody else, you know. I'm not big on the gym. I don't run marathons. I don't, you know, train with, like, cones and, like, do lap drills and, like, I don't even know what that kind of stuff's called. Like, I'm about, like, watching boxing after I get home from work and, like, eating a pack of nerds and, like, going downstairs and marinating a pork chop, taking it out on the grill and you know, drinking a glass of apple juice with, like, 3 ice cubes, and then coming back inside and watching, like, 22 Jump Street, and then going out later that night and meeting up with a couple youngins, a couple young Johns, maybe taking in a nice movie and then hitting up the Olive Garden and getting, like, a tour of Italy with a side salad and 3 breadsticks, you know what I mean? And then maybe going in and trying to go back to her crib and seeing what that's hitting for, you know what I mean? So, yeah, dude, I'm an average dude. And the fact that Champs messes with me on this level is just amazing to me. Thank you. What I'm going to do with these is these will be... I might give them a shot. I might try them. You know, maybe I can get in a little bit of shape. You know, Crispy, you know me. I might need to lose a few lbs. But maybe I'll try, you know. Maybe this will be my workout shoe. Maybe I'll get into that mode. But if I don't, these will go to a good home. Somebody that really needs a pair of shoes. The Red Cross is constantly getting my gear, my clothing. If not them, it's the Goodwill. If not them, it's the Salvation Army. But my stuff goes to a good cause. Every year, I donate clothes twice every 6 months after every season. And somebody always gets lucky when they get my stuff, because I take care of my clothes and my kicks, and I spread the wealth, because I used to not have anything. So some kid with a size 12 might just get blessed, you know, have a brand new pair of kicks, because these might not mean a lot to me, but these might be amazing to somebody else, because back in the day when I was in Kmart looking at Voigts and McGregor's, these would have been the shot. So that being said, this is Crispy. I don't want to take up too much of your time. I already dropped 15 like usual. Adonis Stevenson's about to fight, and I do have to cook dinner tonight. We are having pork chops. I'm a vicious cook, you know, like I'm manhandle. It's nice out, so I'm going to get the grill out. Jake's downstairs right now with the other dog. She's a nut too, man. Casey's ridiculous. That's why I can't even have him up here, because she's just so vicious. Like, she's just crazy. Anyway, this is Crispy, man. 2 fingers from Philadelphia. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments section. We're going to be doing more vlogs. We're going to have more crazy videos. We're going to be going through the vault, too. I'm going to go through every pair of sneakers I got in here. And I'm going to try to get my collection down from 200 to like maybe 100, something like that. So keep an eye out for sale too. We made it. All right, people. Crispy. Peace.